Time now to take a look at the newspaper headlines, and of course we've got two for you because the others have stopped running until next year, but the Citizen and of course the Star still running. So let's take a look at those front pages. First off, the Citizen. I was forced to be barren. Now, she was only 19 and had no choice. Government sterilized her because she was HIV positive. I feel half woman. How do you tell a man who wants children? Now, the inhumane practice was common up to last year, according to a UNISA report, robbing over 100 women of their rights and dignity, and they had no support. And the Citizen goes into detail on pages 3 and 10 on that particular story. Also, more no than ho-ho this Christmas. A survey shows that there will be little cheer for consumers, with 68% staying home and 71% not able to afford Christmas gifts. Also, is JRA a bump in the road? The state of the city being discussed on page 7. Napping can be good for you, and locals are priced out of Cape Town. More on that story on page 17 of today's Citizen. Let's move on to the next paper, which is, of course, the Star. They're leading with family shaken by prison sex abuse shocker. Now, a family alleges sexual violation, also wrongful imprisonment at the Mangaung prison, and calls for an investigation into inmate treatment, and that is growing louder. This is the family of Tulani Rafisa, an inmate serving an 11-year sentence at the Mangaung G4S maximum security prison, and they've made shocking allegations against prison officials, claiming that their son has been sexually violated while in custody. Also, the Balobedu nation ushers in a new era after succession battle. President Cyril Ramaphosa has officially recognized Princess Masalanabo Mojaji VII as the queen of the Balobedu royal nation. The recognition marks the end of a long and contentious court battle that saw siblings pitted against each other. SA paid more than 37 million rand for the ICJ case against Israel. Now, the South African taxpayer has forked out 37.2 million rand in the country's litigation against Israel in the International Court of Justice over its violation of human rights in Gaza, Palestine. Amakosi failed to unwrap rockets, and also a weekend of magic with Chris Brown. So many people raving over that particular concert, and Bain's role in state capture questioned. That's another story that the Star this morning goes into detail on. So those are the two papers that we have for you this morning, and don't forget, we also have our own SABC website, www.sabcnews.com, and that's where we of course have all the stories that we are covering here on SABC News. As you can see, yesterday the president delivering his keynote address in Vredendal in the Western Cape, and all of the other stories that we also have for you as covered by our reporters, not just locally but across the world as well. And if you don't have it yet, do yourself a favor. Maybe this can be your Christmas present to yourself. Download the SABC Plus app, and there you have what you can look forward to on that app. So many of the SABC offerings in terms of news, radio, podcast, drama, you name it, it's all on that particular app, and it's called SABC Plus. It is free. All you have to do is register and download it, and Bob's your uncle. So that's where we leave the front pages of the newspapers and of course SABC News platforms for you this hour.